Hello, boys and girls. Guess what time it is? It's Eureka time. Today is October 28th, 2020. Our goal is to get a 90 or higher in end of module. And today we're doing lesson 7. And our objective is I can make 10 when one addend is 8. So now we're going to continue practicing the make 10 strategy. But now we're going to make 10 with 8. So here's a question. Here's something to think about. How many does 8 need to make 10? Think. Get ready. 2. Yes, 8 needs 2 more to make 10. Keep that in mind. Let's start. Our key points. What do we need to know? Well, we need to know what addition is, and here's a plus symbol for addition. We also need to know what an addend is, which is just another word for part. And in this number sentence, 4 plus 8 equals 12. My addends are 4 and 8. We also need to know what a number sentence is. Remember that a number sentence has 2 parts and a whole number. We need to know what a making 10 strategy, what the work looks like. And here you have an example of what we've been doing. And also, we also need to know what a related 10 plus fact is, which is just a fact that starts with 10 and adds the leftover part to give us our answer. Then you also need to know what decompose is. And you've probably been hearing me and Ms. Hernandez use this word a lot. This is just another word for break apart. Here are our steps. How are we going to be successful? Well, 1, we're going to draw a representation of the story. 2, we're going to identify and circle the parts that make 10 in your representation. 3, we're going to complete a statement that matches your story. And 4, we're going to complete the statement by using a 10 plus related fact. Remember to have your whiteboard ready and a paper and pencil to practice on. Press play when you're ready. Right now, I need all your markers and your pencils parked, and your ears are listening. Ready? Peter has 8 books, and Willie has 5. So from our problem, we know that Peter has 8 books and Willie has 5. Nobody's writing anything yet. We're listening. The question says, how many books do they have all together? Well, what is our parts or our expression in the story? 8 and 5. So 8 plus 5 will be our expression. What strategy will we use to solve? We've been using this strategy. Get ready. The make 10 strategy. So first key point says, let's draw a representation of our story. So we're listening. We're not practicing yet. Let's go ahead and draw. Count with Ms. Gomez. We're going to draw Peter's books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we would label with a P because these are Peter's books. Now we also have to draw Willie's books. How many books does Willie have? 5. So let's go ahead and draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Now we have to make 10. Remember from our last lesson, which number is closer to 10, 8 or 5? Get ready. Yes, 8. So we're going to make 10 with 8. That means, so we're going to make 10 with 8. And this is our expression, 8 plus 5. We're going to go ahead and move 2 of my yellow cubes because we know that 8 needs 2 more to make 10. And then I'm going to frame it. This is my 10 frame. Remember that only 10 things fit in a 10 frame. So here we have 8 and 2. So how many books do Peter and Willie have? Well, that's key point number 4, 3 and 4, where we find a solution, right? So we have 10 here. So count on with me from 10 so that we don't have to count every single one by one. Let's count on. Start with 10. Get ready. 10, 11, 12, 13. So 8 plus 5 equals 13. Now let's also write a 10 plus related fact. So we start with 10, which is the 10 we have in our 10 frame. And how many outside the box? Get ready. Yes, 3. So 10 plus 3 equals 13. So this is how we make 10. We use the make 10 strategy when one addend is 8. Are you ready to practice? I know you are. Let's practice. Here's 8 plus 6. Write it and press play when you're ready. Awesome. So we're going to make 10 with 8 to solve. Ready? Key point 1. Draw a representation of the story. So let's go ahead and draw a picture. We're going to draw 8. We're going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was key point 1. We drew a representation of the story. Step 2, we have to identify and circle the parts that make 10 in our picture, in our representation. So we already said that 8 needs 2 more to make 10. So circle with me. We're going to circle 8 and 2 from 6, just like this. Make sure your 5 groups are organized line. Mine could be better. Step 3, complete a statement that matches your story. So we're going to go ahead and write, I write, you write. We're going to write 8 and 6, because these are the parts from our expression, make what is our answer? Well, we have 10 and 4 outside the box. So let's count on from 10. Get ready. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Stop. So 8 and 6 make, get ready. Yes, 14. Press pause if you need more time. Press play when you're ready to continue. Last key point says complete the statement by using a 10 plus related fact. That one we can write the number sentence. So we will write 10, which was the number of circles inside the box or the circle, and how many outside. What was our leftover part? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it would be 10 plus 4, I write, you write, equals 14. Go ahead and make sure that this is what you have. Press pause if you need more time and press play when you're ready to practice another one. Go ahead and erase your whiteboards. If you have a paper, go ahead and find the next blank space. Let's practice. 4 plus 8. Go ahead and write it. Press play when you're ready to continue. First key point. Draw a representation of the story. So let's go ahead and draw. Oh, well, that was a messy circle. Let me erase it really quick. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go ahead and draw 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Press pause if you need more time. Step 2, identify and circle the parts that make 10 in your representation. So remember that 8 is the number closest to 10. And we know that 8 needs how many more to make 10? Get ready. Yes, 2. So we're going to circle these 8 and 2 more to make 10. Go ahead and circle your parts. Step 3, complete or write a number sentence that matches your story, right, in this case. So we are going to write a number sentence, which you should already have this part. So now let's figure it out. We have 10 in our circle. Let's count on from 10. Get ready. 10, 11, 12. So 4 plus 8 equals, get ready. Yes, 12. And last step is we write a 10 plus related fact, meaning that we have to write a fact that starts with 10 plus our leftover part, which is the part outside of our circle. How many outside? Get ready. Yes, 2. So 10 plus 2 equals 12. Easy. Now, let's go ahead and erase our whiteboards or find the next blank space on your paper, and let's practice. Last one. You ready? I know you can do this. Go ahead and write the expression 8 plus 8. Press play when you're ready. Step 1. Draw a representation of the story. Press pause so that you can go ahead and draw. Press play when you're ready to check your work. You should have drawn 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And also another 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Step 2. Identify and circle the parts that make 10 in your representation. So go ahead and circle the parts that make 10. Press play when you're ready to check your work. In this case, since the parts are the same, it didn't really matter which you circled, if you circled from this 8 or from this 8. But we know that 8 needs 2 more to make 10, so you could have circled 8 and 2 more, just like this. Step 3. Go ahead and write a number sentence, or better yet, go ahead and complete the number sentence. What is 8 plus 8? You should have written 16 because you have 10 and 6 outside. So we count on, let's count on starting from 10. Get ready. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Awesome. Finally, go ahead and write a 10 plus related fact. So that means 10 plus your leftover part. Press play when you're ready to check your work. You should have written 10 plus how many outside? 6. So 10 plus 6 equals 16. Awesome job, boys and girls. Now you can go ahead and erase your whiteboards or go and put them away and go ahead and put away your paper and your pencil that you were practicing on. Go ahead and take out your Lesson 7 problem set. Open it up to Lesson 7. Go ahead and write your heading, your name, today's date, October 28, 2020, and your goal, 90% or higher on end of module. Press pause at this point so that you can get that ready and press play when you're ready. Hello, boys and girls. Well, you should be ready now. So I'm going to read the instructions. It says circle to show how you made 10 to help you solve. Problem 1. Go ahead and underline with me. John has 8 tennis balls. How many tennis balls? Get ready. Yes, 8. Tony has 5. How many does Tony have? Get ready. Yes, 5. How many tennis balls do they have in all? Well, they already did the first key point for you, which is they drew a representation of the picture. Here's John's tennis balls and Tony's tennis balls, 8 and 5. They also labeled them. Step 2, you're supposed to identify and circle the parts that make 10. Well, we know that 8 needs how many more to make 10? Get ready. Yes, 2. So in your book, let's circle 8 and 2. And step 3, we complete the statement that matches the story. So this first statement right here, the one with 8, has to match the story. So 8 and what was our other part in the story? Get ready. Yes, 5. What do 8 and 5 make? You already know you have 10 inside the circle and 3 outside. So 10 and 3 make, get ready. Yes, 13. So 8 and 5 make 13. And now we have to complete the statement by using a 10 plus related fact. So the second one, 10 and blank make blank. So we already know there's 10 inside the circle. So 10 and how many outside the circle? Get ready. Yes, we have 3. 1, 2, 3. So 10 and 3 make, get ready. Yes, 13. So John and Tony have blank tennis balls in all. How many tennis balls do they have in all? Get ready. Yes, 13 tennis balls. Awesome job, boys and girls. Your must-do problems for today are problems 3 and 4. See you in the live session.